I don't have to try hard to show you that we live in a straight-up oligarchy, a rapacious oligarchy, and that you're a chump if you think there's a difference between the two parties or the difference between MSNBC and Fox News. There is not a difference. Fox News doesn't want you to have health care. MSNBC doesn't want you to have health care. Fox News wants to keep the wars going. MSNBC wants to keep the wars going. Fox News wants the banks bigger. MSNBC wants the banks bigger. Fox News wants tax cuts for the wealthy. MSNBC wants. You are a chump of the highest order. If you think, do you know MSNBC was invented by right-wingers, right? You know it's owned by right-wingers, right? And why would they invent a news show? Why would corporate America invent a news show to appeal to lefties? Oh, I know, so they could propagandize them and shut them the fuck up. What do you think Rachel Maddow's there to do? Upset the corporation's apple cart? What do you think Chris Hayes is doing? Sticking his thumb in the eye of the man who just paid him $8 million? Do you really think that's what Chris Cuomo's doing? Those people are there to put you to sleep. MSNBC is there to put you to sleep. And you are asleep. Because here's Rachel Maddow doing it again. What the left will not do is come to terms with how we got Trump. They will not do it, which means we'll get another Trump, which means people will die without health care, which means people won't have decent jobs or clean water. Because they won't come to terms with how we got Trump. And how did we get Trump? We got Trump because of 40 years of neoliberalism and corporatism practiced by Democrats. Bill Clinton got in bed with the Koch brothers. He gutted welfare. He created the prison industrial complex. Gutted welfare. Exploded the prison population. At the same time as he deregulated Wall Street? Okay. Rachel Maddow did it. Here's Rachel Maddow's. So you know that Barack Obama deported more Hispanics than all other frickin' presidents combined. Barack Obama gassed immigrants at the border. Gassed them. Barack Obama built those cages and put children in them. Barack Obama built those cages that Trump put people in. Barack Obama and Joe Biden did that. And the left will not come to terms with that. And here's Rachel Maddow doing propaganda, straight up propaganda with her fake eyelashes on. Is there anything like a news person with super long fake eyelashes? I love it. She wears ripped jeans, but she wears fake eyelashes. Tell me she's not in conflict. She wears ripped jeans that don't fit her and fake eyelashes at the same time. Tell me that's not a conflict.
Well, just a reminder that Roger Ailes was her mentor.
Oh, that's right. Her mentor
and
friend, Roger Ailes. Her mentor and friend. And you still think there's a difference between MSNBC and Fox News, you fucking chump? So here she is with her fake eyelashes, which I love, by the way. I'm a big fan of fake eyelashes. So if you're a lady out there and you're thinking about getting glammed up for a fella, fake eyelashes do the trick. And that's why she's wearing them, because this is all a show. This isn't about Rachel Maddow being real. This is about Rachel Maddow putting on fake eyelashes, makeup, being as fake as fucking possible, and propagandizing the American people for fucking $8 million a year. $30,000 a day they pay her. $30,000 a day.
Would you take that money?
Yes, I would take it in. Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay, but let me get this straight.
I would say whatever they wanted.
You don't have an MSNBC contract. Let me get that straight right now.
I do not have an MSNBC contract. And what that does, it allows me to criticize MSNBC when they deserve it. Now, if I had an MSNBC contract, I would probably never do that.
Right.
Because that would take away some of my money. And that's all I really care about is money. And so If I had an MSNBC contract, I would make all different kind of reasons why I couldn't criticize her or Chris Hayes or Joy-Ann Reid. I would make up things. People would see through them, but I wouldn't care because I was getting paid. And that's really what I'm about. But no one has made me that offer. Isn't that weird? Nobody has given me a contract at MSNBC. Isn't that weird? As popular as a show as this is. Selling out theaters coast to coast and Hawaii. Yet no offer from MSNBC. Isn't that weird? What do you got to do to get an offer to host MSNBC?
I wonder what do you think?
I wonder how much criticism of MSNBC you don't have to do in order to get that contract with MSNBC. I would love one. I'm jealous. If you have an MSNBC contract, I am jealous. And I would love to go and do whatever they ask me. Even if they asked me to Russiagate, I would do it. I would put on fake eyelashes. You don't think I would I fucking have them on right now. I know.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yep. I love them.
I love how they fluttered.
I love them. I love fake eyelashes. I encourage fake eyelashes. There's so many ironic things about just, I could do a whole hour on just this picture. Do you remember that video, that picture I used to make fun of in live shows? I would have her and Tucker Carlson on that split screen.
Oh, yes.
Because her and Tucker Carlson used to do shows together on MSNBC. I don't know if you know. All right. So here's what she reported, I think last week. This is real. I'm not making this up. She did that lie again. So you remember the executive producer of The Simpsons who came at me on Twitter? And he was all upset about how dare you not vote for Joe Biden because Trump puts babies in cages. And I'm like, you're not even upset at you're upset at the thing Joe Biden did, you fucking moron. Because Joe Biden did that. You're so dumb and out of touch. And you're such an easy mark for me to take down. Thank you. She's going to do it again. And this is why they think, this is where the executive producer of The Simpsons gets his ideas. He watches MSNBC because he's a tool of the machine and doesn't care because he's a millionaire. And here's where they get their bad information. You want to see it? Here it goes.
It was not the first Trump administration scandal. It was certainly not the last. But in terms of permanent damage done to humans, in terms of the severity of the damage deliberately done to humans, the Trump administration, no matter what else they do, they will never, ever get out from the shadow of the fact that they really did, as a policy and a deliberate practice, they really did.
Now, just keep in mind all these pictures from Barack Obama's administration.
Take little kids away from their moms and dads. It will never not be true that we all lived in a time when the White House ordered the forcible, systematic removal of children from their parents at the border. They outfitted the kids with little Mylar blankets and a lump of padding that was supposed to qualify as a mattress, and they told them to sleep on the floor behind chain link fence, alone in federal detention without their moms and dads. Thousands of kids taken from their parents by the U.S. government, with the U.S. government having no plan in place on how or when to get those kids back to their parents. When we realized that our government was doing this, when we realized that the Trump administration...
You didn't realize it during the Obama administration, though, right? What these pictures are actually from? You didn't realize it then? In fact, you don't even talk about it now. I guess you haven't realized it yet. You're a news person, and you still haven't realized the cause of the problem. That's on purpose. Rachel Maddow's lying to you on purpose. She knows better, and she's lying. Because it just comes natural to her. She's been doing it for so long, at such a nuclear level. It just comes natural to her. And thank God I don't have an MSNBC contract, so I can tell you the truth about Rachel Maddow. Because if I did, I couldn't tell you this. But I don't have one. Guess who else doesn't have one? Mediaite, I guess. because they can tell you. Rachel Maddow uses photos of immigrant children held in cages during Obama administration while blaming Trump. As Maddow spoke, photos taken by the Associated Press in 2014 during Barack Obama's tenure in office showed immigrant children held in cages. See, those immigrant children that were held in cages during the Obama administration, they were just waiting while Obama was having a beer with their parents and drinking Flint tap water. Former Obama speechwriter John Favreau, that's the guy from Pod Save, right?
I think so.
Former Obama speechwriter John Favreau tweeted those AP pictures, writing, "This is happening right now, and the only debate that matters is how we force our government to get these kids back to their families as fast as humanly possible." Because Pod can save America, but apparently they can't verify dates. That's a guy from the Barack Obama administration who fucking did that. Screaming about the thing they did as if someone else did it.
God.
And now you know why we got Trump? And now you know why I scream at the top of my lungs at blue check people who ask nothing of the Democratic Party? Nothing. They ask nothing. Favreau subsequently deleted that post. And if it comes up again, he'll probably blame Russian hackers. Trump eventually ended the policy of family separation with an executive order signed in June. But former First Lady Michelle Obama criticized the president over the issue again in a speech at last month's Democratic National Convention, claiming children under Trump are torn from their families and thrown in cages. And in 2026, Michelle Obama is going to be exchanging candy with Trump and talking about how they share values. I can't wait for that funeral when Barack Obama and Michelle Obama sit next to Trump and they share some candy. And then Michelle hugs him because there's a worse Trump in the White House. Tonight, Rachel Maddow went in on the horrors of the real Donald Trump caging children. This is from Sean King. This is from the left. Sean King says this. He's calling out Rachel Maddow. Except the photos she used were literally of the Obama administration caging children. It's something Democrats just refuse to come to grips with. Imagine if Sean Hannity did that or Glenn Beck. Imagine what those motherfuckers would do today if Dave Rubin did this. Imagine what those people would do to him if he did that. There'd be video after video. But I'm going to guess those same people aren't going to make videos about this. It tells you all you need to know about them. It's so easy to outdo these guys. It's so easy. How do you outdo those guys? Just don't get an MSNBC contract. And then everything falls into place naturally. When you do have one, you have to tie yourself in pretzels. You have to tie yourself in knots, do mental gymnastics. People see right through you. And it gives me nice dreams. I sleep like a baby. It is so easy to outdo these guys. Every goddamn last one of them. I guess when you reward someone for talking about a conspiracy theory for 4 years nonstop, as the MSNBC did for Rachel Maddow, I guess if you reward her for lying at the top of her lungs for 4 years straight, I guess accuracy really isn't a big thing at MSNBC then. Not really their highest priority. And you're better than Fox News. How? How are you better than Fox News? You say we keep the wars going, worry about the rich people on Park Avenue, You McCarthy smear people who are your political enemies, and you lie partisanly about the politicians you like. You lie for them. How are you different? How in the F are you different than Sean Hannity, Rachel Maddow? How in the F are you different? The answer is you're not. You have prettier eyelashes than Sean Hannity. That's about it. Rachel Maddow has bigger eyelashes because she has fake ones. I have fake ones. I'm not insulting her for having the fake ones. I'm saying do more of them. Because obviously that's what your show is about. It's about how you look. And it's not about the news at Rachel Maddow's show. Rachel Maddow is straight up 100% manufacturing consent for the establishment. She's a puke and a liar on purpose. And if you don't think so, now who's being naive, Kay? And thank God I don't have an MSNBC contract, so I can tell you the truth. All this traffic, this Rachel Maddow traffic, going to come to my show. Because I don't have an MSNBC contract. I would love one. Don't think I wouldn't. I would love to fill in for fake tough guy Lawrence O'Donnell. Of all the fake tough guys, Lawrence O'Donnell is the toughest.
My favorite was when he was challenging Mitt Romney's
son
to fight.
Come
God.
Come fight me. Come punch me. I'm right here. He stood in the middle of his studio. Come here. Take a swing at me.
He had great lighting.
Jesus Christ. What a clown Lawrence O'Donnell is. They're all clowns. I'm the professional clown. I know. Good takes a clown to know one. And yes, I'm jealous that no one has made me an offer at MSNBC. Yes. You think I want to be sitting in my goddamn garage doing news? I want to have fucking people waiting on me. I want to have a makeup person. I want to have a hair person. You think I'd have gray hair? You know what I would look like? Here's what I would look like if I had a makeup. This is what I would look like. Look how pretty I would look.
Do it right now.
Look how nice my neck would be.
Do the expression.
Look what they did with her neck. Right. Her neck's not that long.
Do that expression right now.
They do that with makeup. That's all makeup. She's got a neck like Danny DeVito. This is all being done with lighting and makeup. I was at the debate. Rachel Maddow was at the debate. She walked past me, and she blinked her eye. I'm not kidding. And my handkerchief blew out of my pocket. She just blinked her eye. Whew! That was the kind of draft it created. I wonder how that went the first day at MSNBC when they said, and make sure Rachel gets the fake eyelashes on. I wonder how she handled that. We're going to put lipstick on you. We're going to put fake eyelashes on you. No earrings, though. No earrings, right?
She doesn't wear jewelry.
She doesn't wear jewelry.
I think that's what Roger let her know.
Roger Ailes says don't wear jewelry.
Doesn't, but, she went with her own style.
I'm jealous of everything. I would love to have her hair. I would love to have her eyebrows. I would love to have her eyelashes. I'd love to have her lips, her neck, the whole thing. She's super sexy.
She really brings out is it the anima in you?
Yeah, the anima. The anima would be the my feminine archetype that I'm projecting onto her. I don't know. I think she gives me the Jude Law vibe. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I could go for that. I'm saying whatever they're doing, look how nice they make her look. Anyway, but she's still going to lie to you. That's why they have to do all that work. You think you would take all that bullshit from someone with a short neck? No. Or regular eyelashes? Hell no. Do you think you would take all that bullshit from someone who combs their own hair? No. You got to get someone to come in and do that hair. You got to get someone to come in and do those eyebrows, eyelashes. You got to the makeup, the neck. You got to get someone to do all that. So people will accept your bullshit and your lie and your propaganda. Because if you just look like a regular person, it feels like me. If you looked like me, people wouldn't take it. If you look like you combed your own hair, you didn't have enough money for dye. Jesus Christ. People wouldn't take it from me. Because look at my neck. Look how short my neck is. You ain't gonna believe me. Look at the difference in necks. I just want to keep doing the rest of the show. I just want to keep doing this. I can't believe how long I've been doing this. Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is why I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.